Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
What is up, kickos? And I was sitting here trying to figure out the OBS to YouTube delay, so you guys caught me sitting here watching the clock, 1920. And that was our, so I guess as soon as I click start streaming, YouTube catches it. Even though it says, I'll explain it to you sometime, the time delay is really weird, but from our perspective, nothing was happening. Then all of a sudden it said you're live, but then when we looked at the feed, there's me counting. So it was live before we started counting. So anyway, something to figure out. All right, so first thing, let's bow in and then let's do some exercises. You can see the mirrors back there, or the flags back there in the mirrors, although that Wave Master is covering them up. Or you can just draw a quick US flag at home. But let's go ahead and you two guys can just get right between the targets. Right there, nice and sharp. Chali up. Kugi tahayo. Chanet. Paro. Mukyam. God, thank you very much for this miracle of technology that allows us to get together even during house arrest. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's face the old man. Attention, bow. And let's face the young and good-looking people. Attention, bow. And then since we're going to be doing kicks, let's start off with some front kicks. I'll get behind the good-looking people. And you guys scoot up just a little bit. Right there. And right leg back to me. Let's do the opposite leg.
Hi.
Let's do the left leg, opposite leg. Opposite. And 7, why don't you get more right in front of the back. Give me just a little room. There we go. All right, here we go. Front kicks, and remember, stick them. And also keep your body composure. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And upper quad. And hana. Do. Set. Net. Hasa. Yasit. Yilgap. Yidul. Aha. You. Very good. Upper quad. And then let's do roundhouse kicks. Try to swing like a baseball bat. Try to not let your knee cross your body. Right? Here we go. And hana. Do. Set. Net. Toss it. Yes. Gilga. Backhand up. Do. Hop. You. And the other leg. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Puddle. And shake it out a little bit. Good. And then let's grab our right leg in the back. Stretch it out good. Good. And the other leg. Stretch it good. Good. Then shake out your right foot. And then crank it in a circle. Other way. Good. Stretch it back. Stretch it forward. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Other foot. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Crank it in a circle. Other way. And stretch it out. Stretch it forward. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Good. Hands on knees. Bend them forward and little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3. Other way. 1, 2, 3. Other way. 1, 2. Other way. 1, 2. Other way. 1. Other way. 1. Other way. 1. Other way. 1. Good. And hands on hips. Big circles. Stretch your tummy, stretch your back, stretch your sides. Notice all of us have our bodies and legs straight. You don't want to do the hula dance like this. It looks cool when I do it. I know we all go, ooh, Master Jeff looks so cool. But that's not what we're doing. Stretching out our legs. Other way. Good, and then unjolt. Let's stretch out our right leg first. Us with our left. I'm curious. I would love to see what you guys have come up with to kick. If you've got a parent pulling a couch cushion, that works very well, although it's not so fun for the parent, especially when you miss and hit their fingers or their glasses. Good, let's switch. Which one of you guys is most comfortable kicking with your left leg? Oh, we'll switch off.
I'm going with my right.
Good. All right. Shake them out. Shake them out.
I'm going with my right.
Shake it.
But I can use my left. Okay.
All right. Pull your pants up a little bit so you're stretching your legs, not your pants. If the old man can get them out and down, you can get them out and down. Pull up on your ankles and push down with your elbows. Force those legs into taekwondo shape, martial arts shape. Good. Then let's push them out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. And then knees up like you're chilling at the beach. Drop them over to the right. We'll go to the left 7. So let's do the opposite. And then press. I like to move my belt. And then press your belly button like this into your leg. Anna, you can be trying this too. And Paola. Don't argue with me, Paola. Go ahead and stretch. Good. Then down the middle, you might have to use your elbow and this hand against the bottom of your foot and really push your body over and get your belly button right over your foot. Mine won't quite make it, but boy, I can get close. Good, then up, spine as straight up as possible, and twist toward the back. Good, and up, and drop them the other way. And belly button to your thigh. Push your belly button like that. See how I'm doing that? Pushing my belly button right toward my leg. Good. And then you get your tummy over your foot. Might have to use your elbow, might have to use your hand on the bottom of your foot. And stretch it out. Good. Then spine as straight as possible. Twist toward the back. Good. Then let's shake it, shake it, shake it. And what the smack. Let's do a few crunches. So we will lay down like this. I like to get my belt not on my vertebrae, but right under my pelvis, so it's not touching any of my vertebrae. And then you want your hands where they'll barely just brush your heels like this. So I'm scooting my legs. I can't quite touch my heels. Then you're going to sit up and just touch your ankles. But you touch them every time. Only your ankles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet 6 inches. And little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Touch your ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold them up and let's ride a bicycle. Ride that bicycle. Oh, let's ride it backwards. Oh, that's hard. Ride it backwards. Okay, ride it forwards again. That's too hard going backwards. Good. Then let's swim like you're in the water. Knees straight. Good. And rest. Now let's flip it over to our tummies. Stretch it out. Good. Oh, and then Zoe and I learned a new technique this morning called floor slides. So you're going to reach out as far as you can, and you're going to pull your body forward like this. Reach out as far as you can. Pull your body forward like that. Reach out as far as you can. I'm going to catch you, Zoe. Here I come. Pull your body forward like that. And then make sure your pants didn't come down. The more grippy your floor is, the harder that exercise is. If you're on tile, you're like zing, zing, zing.
I like tile so much.
I look like Magnum PI. My shirt came open. All I need is a mustache. I'm Magnum. Hey, I'm Magnum. We're Chuck Norris. You know what Chuck Norris does at parties? He shaves off his beard and then lets everybody watch it grow back again. Okay, so let's start with a front kick, but don't just do a front kick. Everybody thinks, oh, like a soccer ball. No, not like a soccer ball. We're doing a front kick like one of those battering rams. You want your shin from your knee to your heel or your ball of your foot to be a battering ram. So you have to get your knee up to your chest and then almost drop on the target like that. You don't want to come up like you're kicking a soccer ball and put your toes at risk and you just lose a lot of momentum. I mean, you could kick somebody maybe in the shin like that, which might work, but you get that knee up and you plow straight forward. It's like hitting them right in the gut with a battering ram or in the knee with a battering ram. Instead of kicking them in the knee like this, you kick them in the knee like this. You drop your body weight into it. Okay, so black belt's right here. You're right there, Zoe. And Zoe, 7 do left leg, Zoe do right. So here we go. And 1. Oh, they're both getting their knees up very nicely. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, switch feet. All right, so for both of you, a couple of little tips, and everybody at home too. Avoid this, which is the shove. Oh, I'm really moving the bag. You might be moving the bag, but you're not breaking the board. So it would be better to break the surface of the bag and all the stuffing starts coming out, but the bag never moves. So try to get it like that. Making sense? And then also control your body. because the rest of your body matters. You don't want to be kicking and losing your balance. You want to kick and keep your composure. I could be writing a text message. I could totally give this guy indigestion the rest of his life and never interrupt my text message. Like that. So body composure, snap it in. Here we go. 1. Good. 2. Very nice. 3. 4. 5. Good. One thing about a black belt is not so much that they know every darn thing in the world. Cool thing about a black belt is they've got tons of experience and they've learned to be adaptable. So you can say, okay, give me a shoving kick where you don't break anything. All right. Now give me a snapping kick where you break it but you don't move it. All right, cool. Now follow through and just step through the target. Okay, cool. Now kick and step back. Okay, cool. And these guys can do that. They can adapt. Any little thing you tell them, they adapt like that, which is really cool and definitely something you want to go for. Oh, Nick just showed up. What's up, Mr. Bonilla? Good to see you. And, yep, it's Fernando. Hey, Fernando, how you doing? I saw Henry Rodriguez. Yes, Fernando. Good. So you guys got something to kick on? Couch cushion works well. If you can find an old couch cushion that you don't mind getting a little meat tenderizing on those bad boys, it might give a little bit next time you sit on it. Okay, so then let's try some roundhouse kicks. And let's cover the fundamentals. Anytime you hit any target perpendicular like this, the target is going to absorb more of the energy. The more I hit it at an angle like this, the more I tend to get a ricochet of force. And if I don't have a good grip, it'll just slide right up. This, you could be hitting a piece of ice covered in grease. And if you hit it at a straight 90 degree, it is not going to slip. Ice covered in grease, however, you hit it like this, it's going to slip the second you hit it because it's at an angle, you see. So ideally, it'll hit at a perfectly perpendicular angle to the target. That forces the target to absorb everything, every part of your kick. All right, so let's see. 7 right, Zoe left, right there. And Hannah. Ooh, nice. Duel. Set. Net. Pass it. Yes it. Ilga. You do it. A hump. You. And Papa Quad, switch feet. And Hannah. Duel. Set. Net. And Zoe, can you stay over this way a little bit so we can see you? Toss it. And both of you try for a little bit more 90 degrees. They're both kind of coming in like this, just a little bit, and it would still be a good kick, but see if you can get it more straight level. 1. Oh, yeah. 2. 3. 4. Oh, yeah. 5. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, Master Waserza had a student in Nashville who was like a social counselor, kind of a psychiatrist, whatever. I don't think she was actually a licensed psychiatrist, a counselor, family counselor or something. And she had been seeing this guy as a patient. And the guy kind of got obsessed with her and started calling her. And then the next thing you know, he's dropping by her house. And she's like, dude, I am your doctor. I do not want to be your girlfriend. But he wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop. And he got a little creepy. So she called the cops, took him to court, got a restraining order. Now, if he comes within 300 feet of her, he goes to jail immediately. He does not pass go or collect $200. He goes straight to jail. With freaks like that, there's no stopping them. They'll risk anything for their obsession. So he catches her at night in the parking lot, scares the crap out of her. She keeps walking. He's following her. Why won't you talk to me? Because you're a weirdo. And so he grabbed her ponytail. Now, she was like a green belt, but she was one of those apt people, kind of like Thebe. You know, oh, yeah, when Thebe was a green belt, she was a green belt. Yeah, but she had some salsa, right? So this lady was like Thebe. She had some salsa, and she turned around. She's wearing high heels, nothing that's, that's like very awkward to kick in, but she turned around and did a roundhouse kick right in his jaw and dislocated and broke this poor guy's jaw. Then, of course, she felt guilty for hurting the guy's jaw. But the moral of this story is what we look at as inefficient and perhaps not an ideal kick like a high roundhouse. From our perspective as martial artists, we're thinking, you could slip and you got to get your legs so high up there. You're really taking a lot of risk. You're leaning back and it takes a lot of effort. And you got to totally invest in a high kick, so not an ideal one to do in a fight. This lady, to an untrained person, a high kick, he was totally not expecting it. Whoopagada! And busted him right in the jaw. Anyway, that's my true life roundhouse story for you. You guys seeing some kind of camera flicker? Master Jeff, instead of a roundhouse, I did a roundhouse turnaround side kick. Whoa! Funny you should say that. So let's try. We'll do first a side kick, and then we'll do a roundhouse turnaround side kick. Like Fernando, he already stole my thunder with the next combo. Wait, who is this? Hello, Master Jeff. Janelle Santa Marina. Hello, Janelle Santa Marina.
Reyes Boys.
Oh, the Reyes boys. Hoop. Very good. I was thinking, that name rings a bell because I think you guys have logged on with the same name before. I'm sorry about that. Sorry I didn't recognize your name. Very good. You guys got something to kick out there? If not, you'll just have to kick old Dad. Leave him with a few toe-shaped bruises on his chest. All right, so let's try, you know what? We'll just go ahead and do a turnaround side kick like Fernando. So here we go with the turnaround side kick. And 7 left, Zoe right. Yeah. Here we go. Hana. Duel. Set. Net. Pass it. Very nice. These guys are getting some nice straight horizontal force going on. So it's like a battering ram. Whatever that target is absorbing 100% of that energy as opposed to the ricochet effect. It is going straight in there. Very nice, guys. Switch feet. And Hana. Duel. Good. Set. Good, guys. Net. Now control that backhand. You don't want to have the goat roper thing going, wahoo! You want to have both those hands up. Net. Good. Pass it. And Zoe, scoot over a little bit to make sure we can both of you get a little closer as if you're brother and sister. You got it. You do. Good. You. Very nice. Now, Fernando was doing roundhouse turnaround side kick. So you guys cool with doing roundhouse turnaround side kick? You need to stop for a second, or are you good?
Fine.
All right, roundhouse turnaround side kick. Here we go. I'm curious how they'll do this with no place to step. Let's see what they do. Ready? Hana! Tell you what about a roundhouse jump turnaround side kick? Then you can kind of jump and make distance. Duel! Oh, nice. Good try, Zoe. Set! And if you don't want to jump, that's okay. I was just trying to give you an opportunity, some way to cover that distance. Net! Ooh, nice. Uh-oh, no sitting down during Taekwondo class, girl. Yes! Good, let's try the other side. So Zoe, left roundhouse, right turnaround side kick. Okay. Hana! Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, good. And then Zoe, try to stay in between here so everybody can see you kicking. Duel! Set! Oh, good one. Net! Toss it! Yes! Ilga! Good. Yadul! It's okay, just go, Zoe. Good, very good. Okay, so let's try one we don't often do, which is a wheel kick, where you just use your leg as a giant baseball bat, not really for the same purpose as a hook kick. Hook kick more strikes out like a snake and hits something light like a jaw or a temple or something. A wheel kick you could even use on a body. It's just important to keep your knees slightly bent so you don't hyperextend it, and then you can even hit with like your calf or the whole bottom of your leg. So we're stepping through like this. We're just mowing that bad boy down. Like that. Coming right around behind him. Whoop, pow! Oh, yeah. So here we go. One. I'll tell you what, why don't we step into it? So we're right here. And if I'm going to kick this guy here, I'm going to step over here. Can you guys see that? If I'm going to kick this guy here, I'm going to step here. So by the time I'm here, my leg is rotating this way. I'm going to hit it like that. So we're going to, if I'm standing here, I'm going to step this side. Whoop-ah! Like, uh-oh, like that. And here we go. Hana! Oh, nice. Blue. Nice, guys. Set. Make sure you keep your knee partially bent and even hit up on your leg. Toss it. A while ago when I said to snap, these are not snap. These are push. Yes it. Other leg. Ready, one. So you can even step over here, Zoe. I can still see you over there. Two. Three. One. Four. And five. Good, guys. All right. So then let's do, I always like to keep up with the chat. Carballo says, MJ, 8:30, I have to leave. Oh, wait, 8:30? At 8:30, you have to leave at 8:30. Sweetie, you are very, very, very late. Maybe you meant 4:30. This class will not last that long. Yeah, right, Fernando. And okay, MJ, I have to go. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. She must have meant 4:30. All right, cool. All right, so, yes, sir.
Can we do spinning kick, small kick?
Yes, we'll do that in just a few minutes. And here we go. So we're going to do a little bit of hands now, change gears. So we want to practice moving around. A fight is rarely static in one place, just with a couple of guys sitting there banging at each other like rock'em sock'em robots. So we want to learn to move and shift our center. And even if our opponent does want to stand there like a rock'em sock'em robot, well, good for him. But we want to step offline and catch him from the side, circle back behind him, hit him from the side or behind or whatever. So let's practice. We'll do a jab cross, cha-cha, and then we'll keep going with the cross. After we hit, we'll keep going that direction and come around with an elbow. We've done this in class. Being bent, turn. Now, this foot pretty much stays stationary. Bang, bang, turn, bang. If you want to, you could bang, bang, turn all the way through, but usually you're a little too close to the target. I'm not really at an ideal spot to hit the guy. So I like to just get this one. That one is at a place where your cross reaches. Typically, that's also the place at which your elbow is at an optimal angle for the maximum impact upside his head. So let's try it, guys. Here we go. And hana. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, let's do this. So you guys can come from the inside. Do it. Nice. And start even more over here, Zoe, so they can see what you're doing. Set. Nice. Good, guys. Net. Good. Toss it. And let's switch sides. Hana. Do. Set. Good. So, Mr. Miguel, I don't know if you guys were here, one of those streams long ago, it was early on. Might have even been in March, but Mr. Miguel sent me in some photos of some bags he had made outside. He just got some old pillows and ripped open a mattress and got the foam out of it and wrapped something. I don't know what he wrapped. We had in our old dojo before we moved to this one, we had a structure pole. It's like a 4-inch pole, 5-6-inch maybe pole, just came right up out of the middle of the floor. And of course, everybody's like, oh, what a drag, this ruins it, we can't use this. I'm like, dude, are you kidding? We went and got carpet padding and carpet and old pillows and kids who had misbehaved, and we just taped them around the pole. And after we had it all kind of in place, we got a roll of shag carpet, you know, with the carpet on the outside, wrapped it right around, and we used like 3 whole rolls of duct tape.
I remember that.
Yeah, we called it the bear. That was the bear. So we'd go over there and just waylay on that thing. It was kind of like working out with these, except it wouldn't rock at all because it was like a structure pole. So our goal was to actually move that pole so the building would fall down, which was never going to happen, of course. But my point is, you guys can come up with something like that at your place. And it might be disgusting to pull a mattress out of a trash pile, but hey, it's going to go in the middle of your bag. You slice that bad boy open, make sure it ain't got roach eggs in it, wrap her around a tree or a clothesline that you're not using anymore or whatever. Duct tape that bad boy and you are set to go. Yeah, baby. So then let's take the same kind of drill, but we'll get a little more distance. We'll go bang, bang, skip through, 1, 2. Jab, cross, skip through, a little more distance this time, 1, 2. So I did move my foot. My foot did move that time because I wanted to get out where I can back this and then even have room for a punch. So let me do it from this angle. So we're jab, cross, step out a little bit. Like that. I don't know if you can see that. And then, well, let's just do that first. See how that goes. Okay, here we go. 1. Oh, yeah. Good. And Zoe, start like all the way there. Yeah. 2. Good. 3. Good. Now the other side. Let's see if you can switch hands. And 1. 2. And Zoe start right. 3. There you go. So think about optimal body position as you're spinning in place. 4. 1 more. 5. Good. All right. Whiteboard time. So we've got a target around which we're working and smacking. So there's our kicking target looking down from the ceiling. It's kind of conventional wisdom to want to circle the target like this. But if I circle the target like that, as I'm moving this way, my circle's moving that way, so my forces are kind of canceling each other. So what we want to do is, there's your target. We want to move this way against it, like that, as we circle the target. That way, I'm orbiting this way, and my rotation is in harmony with my orbit. So all the force is going this way, this way, this way when I hit the bag. As opposed to if I'm rotating this way and orbiting this way, then it's not. I'm hitting this way as my orbit is going that way, my strike is going that way. I don't know if you can tell that. With this one, as my orbit goes this way, my strike is going that way. Yeah, that's a little more clear. So we want to do a dissonant circle. We're orbiting this way, and we're striking this way. So our orbit strengthens our strike. We're rotating this way as we orbit. Right? Big difference. So this is correct. This one, not correct. So if you can, try to think of that as you're rotating. And that's exactly what these guys are doing right now. They're doing that dissonant rotation. Where's my cap? Oh, thank you. Zoe knows where your fist is bleeding. Yeah, girl. Cool. So this time we'll switch back the other direction. And notice my orbit's going this way, and so is my strike. I'm making those circles like we did a while ago, remember? And then we're going to go back the other way. All right, here we go.
What, do we just do this on the count?
Tell you what, let's just fly with this one. See if you can get a rhythm and get it going. Ready, set, go!
Wait, what do I do after this?
Watch Zoe, she's got it. And then keep going around and jab cross. So start. So check it out. 1, 2, when you come around. I end up in the horse. Back this, jab, cross. Back this, jab, cross. Keep going. Back this, jab, cross. Keep going. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Back this, jab, cross. On this side, you all keep the left foot over, so you're, yeah! What is up with you? Zoe looks like the Energizer Punch Bunny, man. Okay, we'll rub a little bit of dirt on that after we get you done with class. Those scratches on your knuckles you get from a bag, what you do is you go outside and you just rub them in the dirt. Just rub them in the dirt. Yes, I'm kidding. Don't freak out. I'm kidding. Don't do that. Put some nicotine, Bactine or Neosporin, not nicotine. Oh, yeah, feels a lot better. So this time, let's just circle that bad boy with those little, whatever you call it, loopy circles I was doing a while ago. So we'll just keep circling. And keep going as long as you, until you don't lose your balance. Okay, Zoe, we'll be done in 5 minutes.
So it's like go on, but the thing is my fists start hurting. It's like this, so.
And then just keep going. Yep. Zoe, try to hit and not slide. Strike and pull back and don't slide. Sliding is what does it. Oh, 7's got it. Now, other way, 7. So left punch, right back this. Yep. That's it. Good. They both got it. Can you see how they're doing this one? Not this one. In class, you see people trying to circle like this. These guys are circling like that. So their strike is going in the same direction as their orbit. Now, that doesn't mean taking your orbit and your strike or whatever it is bad. Like if 7 were right here and he was stepping toward me, I'd want my strike to go with my orbit. On the other hand, maybe I don't want to hurt the guy. Maybe he's bothering me and I don't want to take his head off. So he steps through me, he steps toward it, and I come like this and just throw him on over that way. So the first time as I came toward him, I turned this way. with a dissonant circle. The second time as he came toward me, I circled this way, a consonant circle. So I circled with him. I wanted it to be the opposite direction, or the same direction rather, that he's coming. I want my circle and my orbit to be the same so I can grab him and chunk him. So basically, if you want to pull them, project them, throw them, pin them, you go with them. If you want to strike them, then you go against. So you're coming here, pin, throw, strike. I grab here and go with you. A strike, then I turn this way, the opposite way, so that my orbit and my rotation are in harmony. And kapow! We set up that super contact. My mom sent a pic. Oh, she did. Cool.
Wait, can we look at the pictures?
No, well, I'd have to get him an email. Good. You know what? I'm missing pictures. Everybody stop sending photos. So please send some photos. We don't even have a slideshow section anymore because we don't have any photos.
We don't have a slideshow section.
Yeah.
You remind?
There's nothing. There's no Taekwondo class stuff. I'm talking about Taekwondo class, or like Caleb sent nunchucks that time, and Caleb sent his homemade makiwara, or not a makiwara, the Wing Chun dummy thing. All right, guys, we're getting close to time, so check it out. I think one bug I could put in you guys' ears, if you don't already have one of these things, just gather some old pillows, carpet stuffing, padding. I know the Arrayas has had just done some destruction, construction. Maybe you have some stuff like that around. But anything, man, anything that's halfway soft, and the only thing that you need to be halfway clean is what goes on the outside. But even that, you're going to end up wrapping with duct tape. So step one, find a firm pole, whatever you're going to wrap, like, say, a clothesline with the T cut off. Step two, you wrap it with something just sloppy light, pillows, mattresses, whatever, and just wrap it loosely with duct tape just to hold it in place. Step three, you wrap it in a big sheet of carpet, and then you really tighten up a few places to hold it with duct tape. Then you get like 3 entire rolls of duct tape, and you cover it. So the whole thing is gray or red or blue or whatever color duct tape you want to get these days. And then you've got yourself a bear. I can't because my mom and dad are doing work. I just sent, okay, very good. So the Spanglers just sent an email. So yeah, we will have it. We have a bag. You have a bag. Awesome. So then you guys try this whole concept. I'll hold it up there for a second so you can go back to the YouTube video.
That's the right one.
Right. You go back to the YouTube video, and there's your circles. So you're orbiting this way. Let me see. You're orbiting this way, right? Going around the planet. But your rotation is this way. So that your orbit and your rotation strikes the same place. Not this one. So you don't want to make a flower. You want to make the spoke, not the flower. Spoke, not flower. That's the one you want. So I'll leave that up there a second. That way you can screenshot it or whatever. That is the idea. And then, dude, you can do it with crescent kicks and roundhouses, back fists and punches, so your body is like a freaking weed eater. And you're just waylaying that thing. And, of course, Michael and Liam, you can just use your dad. Just have your dad sit in Seiza, and you guys just orbit that guy. All right, guys, we are going to get out of here. Thanks for coming. We have a 5 o'clock follow-up on not Skype, Zoom. So if you've got your bag, Ray, it says tune into that Zoom thing and let me see you do some work. And remember, of course, to subscribe if you haven't already. That would really help us. If we can get up to 1,000 subscribers, we can start doing mobile live streams, which might be kind of cool. We could go in a parking lot somewhere.
But Master Jeff,
Yeah.
if you download OBS on your phone, you could just do it on your phone.
You can do OBS to YouTube on your phone?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've done it before.
Wow. All right. This guy knows what he's talking about. But still, subscribe, please, and hit the like button. And thank you very much for coming, guys. We're going to take a little break, and we'll see you guys, hopefully, every one of you at 5 o'clock for the Zoom follow-up. And if you don't have a bag like the Reyes's, grab something, man. So last thing, what do you think about airbags? Come to the live stream and not the live stream. Come to the Zoom class and show me what you're talking about. As far as airbags, unless you're talking about
No, I know. I think I know. Like I think the dollar store ones, they're full of air.
Those are good
Maybe?
for
I
about
don't know.
5-10 kicks.
I don't know though. Maybe
Yeah, we've had those little things and they end up
they like fill up
popping.
with air and then you kick.
Yeah, if
it
it's
and come
just
back.
air, not really enough resistance, not really enough weight to against which to kick. All right, guys, I will see you in a few minutes. We are out of here.
This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques during live stream with Master Jeff while drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, charlied, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, repeated mandibular dislocation, strained or sprained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tear, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.